Okay, today's exercise is going to be our cookie stretches. So this is the handout that you might have. If not, just let me know and I can send you the link to it. And there are several different exercises with the cookie stretches. So there's different intensities. So we'll go through all those and I will let you know which one we're doing as we're doing it. So we have Carson, who's going to be our demo dog. And what you need is a dog. Always have a harness on your dog so you can have better control on them. And you're going to have some good cookies and have them. I don't have any cookies in my pocket, see? So some high value cookies so your dog enjoys these exercises and they're not stressful for the dog. So high value cookies make everything more fun. And then the other thing that you may want to do is have something frozen. So this is a frozen Kong. And what they'll do with a Kong is they'll lick rather than just chomp the cookie and it'll be gone. So something frozen like a Kong, a Frosty Paw, you can freeze some baby food. Anything works as long as they want to lick it. So we're going to put this aside for right now and we're going to use cookies to start. So I'm just going to put one in front of him to get him set up. So what you're going to do is put them in a nice square position. So front legs and back legs. And depending on the size dog, if it's a small dog, you can stay on your knees. If it's a taller dog like he is, you're going to stand up. And I'm just going to grab this cookie. So I'm going to use my leg as a brace so he cannot push into me. He's going to hit my leg. And then you're going to take that cookie and just bring it to their shoulder. And if they'll kind of lick and chomp on that cookie, that's great. What you're trying to do is hold them for about 10 seconds in that stretch. I'll show you the difference with the frozen Kong. So you bring that over. He's trying to eat the Kong, which is fine. He's still holding the stretch. Ideally, you want them licking. But trying to eat the Kong's fine too. Yeah. Hey. What? So bring them back to a neutral position and then repeat those stretches 3 to 4 times, depending on your dog's comfort and their ability to do that. That's the first one. The second one, I have that, is to their rib. So all of this is stretching their cervical spine, the thoracic spine, and their lumbar spine. It's also making them hold their position in the stand. So the next one, we're going to go to his rib. Back to neutral. You're going to give me that. I'm going to go back to cookies. Okay, so now it's a rib. So I can get him to lick the cookie better than the Kong. So that's going to work for him. You know, experiment with your dog, see what works best for them. And then again, make sure you go back to neutral and then repeat that 3 or 4 times. Good job. The next intensity of this is we're going to go to the hip. So the hip bone is right here. Again, you're going to have them nice and square. My leg is up against his side. And you can also put a hand here to help hold those front legs in place. And you can see how much bend. Sometimes they will move. If you can keep them as still, and that's telling you something, that there's some weakness on that side. So maybe don't hold it as long. Okay. Or you can come under here and hold also. They don't want to do that. Good job. So he's a little weaker for that exercise. So we just won't hold it as long, or we'll work on the one to his rib a little longer, get him stronger before we move to the hip one. Some dogs won't make it to the hip one. They're just not going to have that flexibility. Depends on your dog's age, their problem, what surgery they had. So Don't push the dog if he doesn't want to do it. But for demo purposes, we're going to have him do the last one, just so you can see it. And that is going to go down to that foot. So I'm holding him with this hand, and I'm going to lower him down with the cookie. He might not even go. There we go. And you hold down to that foot. Now he's in full flexion of his entire spine when he's down there. I'll do that one more time so you can see it. And come this way so you can actually see him going down to the foot. Again, I'm holding him underneath, just lowering him down little by little down to his foot. Good boy. Yeah, I got you. Good boy. Good. And then, of course, you want to switch the dog around, or you go to the other side and repeat everything on the other side. And those are our cookie stretches.